Hey, welcome to the Swine Time podcast. We're deep in it, man. The world has changed forever. Things will never be the same again. I don't mean to be dark. I don't mean to be discouraging. I don't mean to be depressing. But reality is reality. There is a game being played on the people of the world, and it is sick. The coronavirus is spreading and people are questioning, and the fear is out of goddamn control. And you are going to have to start making some decisions and opinions and beliefs of your own that are all just educated guesses because no one is telling the truth right now. And this virus that we believe has started in China uh, has come with a lot of lies and deceit and deception. And if you are a science fiction reader like myself, and you're familiar with the book 1984 by George Orwell, you can see that the freedoms are slowly being taken away. And to me, this is a sick game being played, and there's no one we can trust. The government, I don't trust anyone anymore. Uh, and the scientists, well, I kind of trust them, but who knows? Uh, there's no denying that this virus is real, so I don't want to at all say that I'm not saying that it's not real. But I got to stick with the fact that the amount of fear and the amount of things that people are giving up in the long term is going to be devastating, beyond devastating. We are at war right now. This is a war going on, and they the financial people can't survive without their finances. The finances are being taken away. The jobs are gone. People are locked in. Restaurants are closing down that will never be reopened. There's going to be two worlds, ladies and gentlemen, the world before this and the world after. And I got a goddamn very good feeling that the world before this was the one that people will look back and reminisce of the slight freedoms that we had and still did have that will be forever taken from us. You are naive to believe that the world will ever be the same as it was. I gotta tell people I want to do my comedy shows again, but that world probably will not come back. We're dealing with something dark, and we're dealing with government power and overthrow. NWA, New World Order. It's been preached on us since we were kids. God damn it. George Bush, the first president, I remember that cocksucker used to say New World Order. Who came next? Bill Clinton preaching New World Order. George W. Bush preaching New World Order. Obama preaching New World Order, and then Trump come along with a different agenda saying America first, and what ended up happening, a goddamn new world order where we all got taken down, the whole goddamn entire world, and people just sit back and roll over like sick dogs. Well, I go out and I work. I've been working since I was 9 goddamn years old, and I ain't gonna fucking stop. You can take any job away from me you want, but I won't stop. Right now, there's few jobs left, and the jobs that are left, the people working those jobs are being tracked down, and soon to probably be killed. Who knows? We got a sick world going on right now, and I'm pretty goddamn sure that in the city of Los Angeles, Mayor Garcetti and his comrades are out killing the homeless people. Oh, you think I'm crazy? Are you driving your car 8 to 12 hours a day, picking up foods and delivering and asking yourself, where are the homeless people we had more a while back? You don't think that Eric Garcetti would do that to please his little buddies who live in Santa Monica, who got all the money in Santa Monica and Malibu and don't like the homeless? You don't think that's possible after everything else we've seen? Get a grip on it. It's goddamn happening. There's a great thing about naivety. I'm kind of naive about certain things myself, but when shit hits the fan, you got to throw that aside and get dark and realistic as to what's really happening out there. This is a goddamn. The people who have jobs are working in restaurants and grocery stores. They have to clock in. They're known. Everybody, the people know where they're working at. Then you got delivery drivers. I'm working as a delivery driver right now. You get a ping on your phone, you go pick up the food. The GPS follows you the entire way. You pick up the food, you drive it to the house. You either keep working or you turn your little thing off and they quit following you. They're setting this GPS system up so that eventually computers can do what a man is doing. They're coming for us. They're going to get a lot of people with this covert operation. COVID, it stands for covert operation via infectious disease. This has been set up. They're going to get a lot of people with that, but that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning because, see, out of fear, people are going to start giving the government everything. Slowly and surely, like in the book 1984, they kind of beat you a little bit and you give up your freedoms little by little to be safe for that moment until you finally give in to the whole entire system, which is out there entirely to screw you over. This is a long game being played, and the civilians have been hit in the face so quickly and so hard they can't see the long game that's being played. Every single thing to the bottom of me being able to do this right here while everybody is locked in their house has been planned. And I was real hesitant. As you can see, I've let 7-10 days of this nonsense go by before I start putting up my videos. Because ultimately, I will not keep my mouth shut. And I will stick to what my beliefs, and I'm going to throw my opinions out there. And I don't care if you call me a conspiracy theorist, or you say I'm nuts, or you can say whatever the hell you want. I'm just reporting back to you what I see on the streets and my opinions, and you can take them or leave them as you feel, because I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But every day here in Los Angeles, I'm seeing a lot of military planes flying real low over my apartment complex. I know they ain't coming for me in specific. But when they start finding people who are voicing their opinions against this, they're coming for us. There ain't no one you can trust. Everything we've been told about the politicians, lies. They're controlled. They've all turned on us. There's decisions now. It's man versus machine. The government is a machine. They're going to put more machines in there. They're going to try to get AI. Eventually, they're programming kids. My friend, dude, I bring her groceries. Her son, 19-year-old, on the damn video games all day, talking to his friends, playing, right? Boom. They're getting these kids weak. They're getting these kids dumb. They're getting these kids addicted to Cheetos. And they ain't going to be ready to fight when it's time to fight. Because let me tell you something. Video game fighting ain't the same as out there what we're going to need. And it ain't long until you start seeing some tanks rolling through. And they ain't bringing the tanks in because they're worried about the elderly dying. When the hell the government ever been worried about the elderly dying? Elderly take the goddamn Social Security. You think they care about that? Get out of here with that nonsense. $2.2 trillion bailout. Money ain't nothing. It's made up. It's all fake. The war is on, man. This was a war started by perhaps China, perhaps who knows? Who can put the blame? This ain't the Spanish flu. This shit didn't just happen. We're living in the future right now, in the time when And this is a time period, you better enjoy this, embrace this, because this is a time period that everybody's always wanted to see. Everybody's always wanted to live in this time to see what the heck it would be like. I'm going to tell you something else that's going on. They're controlling the population. They're getting people so afraid that they won't touch each other. What happens when you don't touch? You don't bang. What happens when you don't bang? You don't have kids. What happens when you don't have kids? Boom, population control. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they? For those of you who've been leaving your house, riddle me this, riddle me that. How nice is it when there's no people on the street? Now imagine that you're from one of the 7 richest families that's ever been since damn near the beginning of time. You don't want those losers who hang out at the beach and throw their baby's diaper in the ocean. You don't want those sick bastards hanging out and destroying the planet. Get rid of them. Take freedom one little baby step at a time. But hey, who can I tell this to? If I tell it to much more than a goddamn computer screen, somebody's gonna come around with some PC bullshit and criticize me and ridicule me and tell me I'm a bad person. They can all shove it. The virus is real. You gotta take care of yourself, protect yourself. Pray it don't get anybody you love. But at the same time, we're fighting a 2-front, maybe even more war. They're coming for our freedom. Just like they did when they did 9/11. Piece by piece. Step by step, my dreams are made. Steel by steel, they take our freedom. Look hard and look deep into that mirror and look at yourself and figure out where you stand in this new world. It's going to be changed forever. Even if this gets finished in 3 months, 4 months. Each day they take this away from us is freedom. The world ain't going to just bounce back to how it was. I ain't going to accept this as a new normal. That's just ridiculous. But things have changed. And it ain't ever going to go back to the way it was a few weeks ago. Just be alert. Swine time.